Yes, David, thank you very much. A man that you know well, and I know David's got a lot of questions probably about Guyana as well, Darren, so we'll kind of tag team this.
Sounds
Welcome. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
I want to start just with oil. Oil's at $80. It's interesting because we always focus on supply. Supply. How much is OPEC pumping? How much is Exxon pumping? How much is the U.S. pumping? Are we underestimating demand? Because just the other day, the IEA, which had been more bearish, raised its oil demand estimates for this year and next year. How do you see demand?
Well, I think the amazing thing is, even with some of the challenges we're seeing around the world with global economies, the demand for petroleum products, gasoline, diesel, last year gasoline was at all-time record highs. Crude, as you know, is at all-time record highs. And so the demand, in my mind, is still very, very healthy. The margins that we're seeing in our refining business are much higher than they've traditionally been because of that extra demand. And I put that in the context of an economy it's doing okay, but it's not blowing and going. And so if economies around the world start to pick up, I think we're going to see a very tight supply-demand balance. So I think demand is a very important part of the equation and probably one of the most difficult things to predict in our business. Supply is a lot easier to get your hands around. Demand is the more challenging.
Can you help us understand demand a little bit more? Because we've got record EV, electric vehicle penetration in the United States. Sales, maybe not as strong as some had thought, but they're going up, and there's no sign that they're going to fall anytime soon. And yet, U.S. gasoline demand continues to rise as well. How do we square those two things?
People want to be out and driving, frankly, and if you look at opportunities to get out, see things, and drive around the country, that starts to grow. So these miles traveled start to grow, and so while EVs are taking a place in that dynamic, that doesn't in itself cap the overall transportation industry. And then as you step away from the U.S. and look more broadly, the growth in developing nations around the world is picking up, and so we're seeing really high demand in places like India, and China's got very healthy demand. And so I think you got to break away from the U.S.-centric perspective and think globally. And when you start thinking about these economies that are still coming up the economic ladder and people's prosperity are growing, you see more and more travel, and I think more and more demand for traditional fuels.
Do you think there is a fundamental misunderstanding, even at fairly high levels, about how the energy transition will play out vis-a-vis fossil fuels? In a sense that as the transition occurs toward more electrification, there are some who predict maybe a steep drop-off in usage, but I've seen other models that suggest, like in Norway, record EV penetration, oil and gas use has not gone down at all, that we misunderstand where we might be in 5, 10, 50 years on that curve.
So I think one of the things, the policy to date and a lot of the narrative has been very focused on the supply side of the equation, haven't addressed the demand side of the equation and the impact that price has on demand. And so I think as prices come off, demand tends to go up. It's very elastic on the edge there. And at the same time, the cost of converting and moving to a lower carbon society, if that cost is too high for consumers to bear, they won't pay. And we've seen that play itself out in Europe with some of the farm protests, the yellow vest protests a year or so ago. So I think the piece of the equation that's been missing is cost, price, and the impact it has on people's standards of living.